Everyone, welcome to another episode of Nathan's 3D Factory. In this episode, I'm going to be doing some abstract geometry. So I can't quite explain this in a very good way in the title or right now other than just showing you what I'm going to be doing. So first, I'm going to delete this cube, and then I'm going to add a plane. Now, I'm going to set mine to 100. Okay? There we go. Now, I'm going to tab into edit mode, and then I'm going to go to edge select by pressing 2. And then I'm going to select this edge on the side here, and I'm going to say Shift S, cursor to selected. Okay? And now I'm going to take all this. I'm going to change my pivot point by pressing the period key to 3D cursor. And then I want to press Shift D to duplicate. Then I'm going to rotate this 60 degrees on the Y axis. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to shift back to median point by pressing the period key. Median point. I'm going to select that. I'm going to say S0. Okay. Now we put that to a point now. I'm going to press All for A. Merge by distance. Okay. And so I pressed M to do the merge. So now I'm going to go into my face select mode by pressing 3. And then I'm also going to do Shift C to recenter my cursor. So next thing that I want to do is I want to get back to the 3D cursor by pressing period. 3D cursor. Now I'm going to Shift D, R, Z, 90. And then I'm going to take this one. We'll take the two of them. Shift D, R, Z, 180. And now we have a pyramid. Okay. Now I want to merge by pressing M by distance. And then that removes any double vertices that we have. So now we can just like move that around. Okay. Now I'm going to take all these and I'm going to show you this. I'm going to do Control B. You'll notice though, my bevels aren't exactly, I'm going to be beveling this by doing Control B, but my bevels aren't exactly what I want. So to fix that, I'm actually going to do something else, and that's going to be Shift N. And then if I do Control B, now they're where I want them to be. The reason for that is because some of the normals were not facing out like they were supposed to be. Now I'm going to change this to 10. For my bevel distance right here, okay? So next thing that I want to do is that I want to inset these faces here. And I want to inset these triangles, okay? The ultimate thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be taking this geometry, and I had to do a lot of learning with this, okay? I'm going to insert this to, because I'd like to make this 3D printable, right? So, what I'm going to do here now is that I'm going to take this so that I cut this 10 times. Okay, so as you're doing an exercise like this, you're going to find out what number you want. I wanted to do an even number on this, and 10 was what I kind of found as the magic number for this exercise. So I'll just like roll up the mouse wheel as I'm doing this for the loop cuts. Now also you'll want to know as well that you can adjust this on this window as it comes up. And then I don't slide any of them. Now the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to take it so that I get these guys. Now because they're going off of a triangle instead of a quadrilateral, you'll notice that these went all the way through. These ones, on the other hand, are going to be a little different. So, essentially what we're going to be doing is taking each of these triangles and turning them into n-gons, right? So, anyway. So we want to make sure we get 10 loop cuts on each of these. I want these to be exactly equal. I'll show you one in a moment. Change that to 10. You'll see that. Okay. That one needs to be 10. All right. So now we have all 4 sides. Now this next part that I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take just one face, and then I'm going to duplicate on all the other sides on this. So I'm going to change back to free or face select mode. I'm going to take these 3 faces, X, F, and now I have these left over. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take corresponding vertices from here, the first, then here to the second, and so on and so forth, and what have you, right? So to do that, I can either do join or I can do knife. So I'll show you both methods, okay? I'm going to press K to do a knife select, or a knife cut. Then I'm going to go from vertex to vertex, K. Okay. And then we do that. Or I can go back into vertex selection mode by pressing 1. And then I can do this to this and press J. J, not K. And we can do it that way. So, as you're going through the workflow, you're going to find out what you want to do, what feels most comfortable to you. So I showed you the knife. That one was really good. I personally actually like the joins a lot better. But what you do is you basically go every vertex, like, you just kind of do corresponding vertices like this. This is something that I did like back in math geometry class, right? So now I'm going to do the same thing, same for it here. Okay. And then I just keep going around. Okay. Now, I'm also noticing that there's a bit of an offset with each of these vertices, right? So what we can do is we can go back through these. This also shows the importance of why we check these numbers, right? So I'm noticing that there's something that's not matching up, and we're going to find out why, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to X, dissolve vertices. Oops, hello. Okay, there we go. Dissolve vertices. Okay, you can tell I'm also kind of rushing through this here. So I don't want to make this too long of a tutorial, right? So I'm going to count the vertices here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We have 10 in between. That's where I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that one we need to fix. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So right here, we have more vertices, more edge loops than we're supposed to. So, what I can tell you is that this is one of those things that's just kind of like, it's kind of one of those tedious things that you kind of have to do, that if they're not exactly matching up, then it's going to give you problems. Now, we're going to try this again. Okay, we don't want 11, we want 10. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Okay, so now I think we have all those matching up. So, I gave you a mistake, and no, it was not deliberate. This is me being human, right? Okay, so, now that we have this, we're going to do the joins here. Okay, so we're going to do join, J. You've already seen me do the knife, so I don't need to explain that one again. Okay. So, and I'm starting down here because I know that these are both offset from the center. They're the easiest place for me to find as a point of reference. There we go. Now I'm going to do the same here. And then here we have it, where we just keep going. If you can't tell, I've been doing a lot of practice with this, but this gets you some very beautiful, precise results as you do this. Okay, there we go. Now, next thing that we're going to do then is that we're going to go into face select mode by pressing 3XF. All right. And then we're going to take all these that we've just made. I'm going to press C for a circle select or paint select. Okay. There we go. Right. There we go. And now we are going to take these items and we're going to duplicate them by pressing Shift D, RZ 90. Shift D, RZ 90. Shift D, RZ 90 once again. And now we have all those all put together. And we're going to press A to select everything. M, merge by distance. Okay. And then we're going to get out of our edit mode by pressing Tab. Okay. So, okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to solidify. Okay. And to do that, what we're going to do is that we're going to get two modifiers. Okay. I'm going to do solidify. And then I'm going to do 3 for that. And right off the bat, you can see that you have this nice even, and I'm even going to put even thickness on there just to make it a little better. You have some nice even thickness. And then I'm going to add subdivision surface. Although the last time I did this, I think I actually did subdivision first, and then I did even, the solidify there. So what I can do is I can just switch those, okay? And then I want to crease these edges right here. So, this will be a good way to finish this off. Let's see. So we're going to do 2 for edge select, not face select. Okay. Do that. And so I just want to crease these faces, these edges. Okay. Here we go. Okay. These are the things that it's just kind of like, sometimes these can be a bit tedious, but they get some really cool results at the end. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay. And then, let's see. Just keep going with this. Oh, this is going to be beautiful when it's done here. Shift E1. I'm just going to crease it all the way. Yes, some 3D artists would say that's probably not the most professional thing to do, but I don't care. So, yeah, it's me going on a rant here. So now we have this really cool geometric shape. It's got symmetry and it's abstract. Really cool stuff. I will say that this is complex stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I had to do. For example, you remember when I did the inset faces right there? I did that because when I tried doing it like where everything was completely adjacent here on the outside, it was giving me irregular subdivision surface and solidify results. I didn't like it, and so what I ended up doing was I ended up saying, let's inset this, try and get that so that it gives us good even geometry, and that was the answer. I needed it, and it was so much better. So now we have that set up where we have all of it evenly distributed, get nice even results with the solidify, and I'm very happy with these results here. So guys, I'm going to set this also for 3D print. You'll be seeing that in one of my shorts. So I'm not going to do that on this video, but I do want you to watch this this short as I do it. So so thank you for watching this video and going through this with me. So I hope that you like, that you comment on this video, that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, And thank you so much for watching Nathan's 3D Factory, and have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys.